Hello guys, it's me again, back at it again with another Type Soul video. This video isn't like directly talking about Type Soul, but like talking about how Type Soul's impact has shaped the Roblox like era that we're in right now. Because Type Soul did that, bruh. Like everyone just started copying Type Soul, and I guess I can see why, because it was a enjoyable game at its time if you like lower your standards towards Roblox. But like that's besides the point. I'm more talking about like yeah, I'm not gonna like directly talk about Type Soul. Well, I guess I am. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Uh yeah, today's video is talking about why every game copies Type Soul, what they copy, and why it's bad, I guess. And why it leads to games that are forgettable and just not the greatest experiences. And like, listen, the reason devs do it is simply because it's just like a easy formula to implement. It's not very hard to like replicate, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like, literally, all you have to do is add tolerable PvP. You don't even have to give a damn about PvE, bruh. You just need tolerable PvP. Like, if your player can play the PvP once without wanting to kill themselves instantly, you've succeeded. Then you have to add some shitty mission boards for progression, which is dumb. Mission boards aren't fun anymore. Like, a lot, like, listen, bro. I I get why coming up with a whole new way of progressing is very hard. So I can see why some people will fail at it. But my thing is, listen, guys, it's dry, bruh. Literally every good Roblox game doesn't have only mission boards for progression, bruh. You know what I'm trying to say? Arcane Odyssey doesn't have mission boards. Deep Woken, it has mission boards, but not everyone does mission boards. They more do what's it called? Shadow Walk, Void Walk, whatever it's called. It's called Void Walking. Then after you're done adding mission boards for progression, listen, bro, with mission boards, bro, they have it from level 1 to max level. Max level is when you actually start progressing your build or actually go towards completing the game. Type Soul only starts once you reach elite grade, bro, which is dumb. That's why people just click off instantly. Because not everyone just wants to do mission boards for like, how long would it take in Type Soul? I guess it would take like 30 minutes. But that's besides the point. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It should be fun from the start. Because Type Soul and its mission boards, bro, they kind of suck, dude. You're fighting the same hollow NPCs which suck. Why do devs do that? Where progression only starts once you reach max level. And before that, you're just doing the same shit. At that point, why not just have them start at max level? Or have the progression you start from a elite grade or whatever start at level 1. That's what I'm saying, bruh. Because a lot of the time it's just dry. And then yeah, onto my third thing that you need to add. Once you reach max level or your elite grade equivalent, add stupid tedious progression for your Bankai equivalent. Because why do they do that? I don't know. Having a Bankai is cool, and the progression usually sucks. It usually includes just killing an egregious amount of players, a couple bosses, and that's about it, which is dumb and not even lore accurate most of the time. I don't get why devs do that. It's not fun. No one wants to see that shit. Keep that shit in Roblox Studio. No one wants to see that stupid ass progression. Literally, Type Soul, the fan base for Type Soul said it was so unfun that they literally had to decrease the requirements. If you have to reduce the requirements, that tells me it's not fun. It's just tedious, long, and draining. Fourthly, after adding stupid progression for your Bankai equivalent, add a couple of bosses so you can say your game has PvE. Make sure the AIs suck. Because if the AIs are good, people might have even a little bit of fun. We can't have that. We can't have people having fun. Then add rerolls for money. which is dumb. Which is dumb. Like, listen, rerolls for shit that doesn't affect gameplay is dumb. Why am I rerolling for my mouth, bruh? Why am I rerolling for my eyes? My eye color. Are we serious? Dude, literally, and even if you give it, it's the fact that it's just not free. Why isn't it free? Why can't you just pick willingly? It doesn't affect gameplay. Like, I get why. Because people want to have like cool black or white or emo or edgy colors for their stupid OC they made in their head. So you're going to tax them for it so you can make money because your game is free. But like, listen, dude. Listen. I get the game is free. But why are such infinitesimally... I so used that word wrong. Infinitesimal, like, things to the game are decreased. Like, what? Like, what? I don't get it. It should be free. It should be free. Yeah, it should be free, bruh. Cause rerolls for things that affect gameplay costing Robux. Okay, I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Not I'm okay with it. But I can understand it. It depends on the rates, if I'm being honest. Having any rate that is below 1% is stupid, greedy, and money hungry. You are a fool. You are fake. You are a fraud if you do that, bruh. Like, why, bro? It's people only add it, not because it, like, listen, RNG in a game can be fun if done right. It can be fun if done right. But at a certain point, it just gets tedious and mind-numbing. If I beat a boss like 10 times and I don't get a drop from it because it's like 0.05%, I'm not going to want to play the game, bruh. Because at that point, just not have it obtainable at all, bruh. Or at least have an option. Like, RNG is fine if you have an option where you can get it for guaranteed, without horrible RNG. Think about it like this. In Minecraft, they have like zombies that drop iron like on the rare occasion, but they also have iron you can get from certain biomes and certain mines, which are like guaranteed. It's a pretty common ore. That I don't mind because you have a guaranteed option if you don't want to just kill zombies constantly. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about why it's bad for just gaming on Roblox in general. Well, like, firstly, your game's gonna be forgotten, bruh. Your game's gonna be forgotten because it's not unique. If you just copy someone and don't add anything your own, like as a general experience, like it doesn't matter what title you call it, whatever aesthetic it has, however you build, if the simple experience of playing the game feels the exact same of another game, then it's just gonna be called a copy and be forgotten. Because what do you add that is different, that will genuinely improve your game's like standing? Listen, the reason Type Soul did so well was because it was unique for the time, and it had like shit to do. It had shit to do, and it was unique. That's why it lasted almost a year before it closed, bruh. Literally, Ghoul-Re, bruh, no shade to the devs. The devs, I hope, are cool people. I wouldn't know. I've never met them. I don't know if they're cool people or not. But what I am saying is, listen, a lot of the reason people play games such as Ghoul-Re, whatever game copy Type Soul, the only reason devs play these games is for the simple fact that they can't play Type Soul. Maybe Type Soul's dry or it's closed or whatever. That's why they go to these games, not because they genuinely want to play them. It's just a fix for a certain game they want to play, but they can't because the game's closed. You're replaceable. When you just copy something, you're just being replaceable. You've made a replaceable experience, bruh. Devil Hunters, replaceable, bruh. That shit felt like playing Fire Force Online combined with fucking Type Soul, bruh. And never mind. Let me not digress. Yeah, your game will be forgettable. and your fan base isn't gonna be loyal to you because they're loyal to Type Soul, and they're only with you because you're the closest thing to Type Soul. Yeah, that's my whole point, I guess. Um, so I guess that's the end of the video, I guess. Uh, you know, uh, that's for another day. I guess that's all I have to say. It's been your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man signing out. Try your hardest to have a good day. Peace out.